We finally have a tactic that has a ton in the description. Let's check it out. This one is called the 433 goal machine. I think we've seen other goal machines before, but this one is a little bit different. There's a ton of information in the description. I love seeing that. This is from someone called DarkXess. There's so much in here. It's fantastic to see. Basically saying there's a lot of tips and QAs that you can take a look at, but don't forget that the team needs to get familiar with the tactic before it starts to work as it should. He leaves a lot to the assistant. He's been using this since FM17, and it seems to have worked wonders for him. But we're going to check it out today with our three teams of Liverpool, Aston Villa, and Ipswich Town in the championship. So let's dive in. But checking out the Premier League table, as you can see, Liverpool in second place, 85 points, 100 goals for. We've seen that before. Aston Villa in sixth with 71 points, 81 goals for. Not too bad. Aston Villa doing slightly better than usual. Liverpool around where they expect to be. Schedule-wise for Liverpool, EFL Cup quarterfinals against Manchester United, 2-4. That is a tough one. Alexander-Arnold sent off in the 36th. But FA Cup final, Manchester United out again. The bogey team, as usual, 1-2 loss. Salah with one in the 30th, and that's it. However, they do pick up a trophy in the Europa League final against Roma, 2-1. They do have a couple of blemishes here and there, but overall, still a fantastic run all the way to the final, and you get that trophy. So, runners-up in the Premier League, runners-up in the FA Cup, unfortunately knocked out in the quarters of the Carabao Cup, and you win the Europa League, getting into the Champions League. It's a pretty good season, not too bad. But again, the series of green here, I can't wait to see that. Goals, 29 for Salah, fantastic season for him, 23 with Nunez, and then 21 for Diaz. Assists-wise, 20 for Trent, Robertson with 14, not a bad tally there, 7-4-8 for Salah. That's where you expect him to be, 7-2-6 for Tsimikas, another fantastic season for all these players, not bad at all. Aston Villa, on the other hand, not doing very well at all. EFL Cup third round, 2 all penalties against Everton is where you lose out, and then FA Cup fourth round against Leeds, 0-3. No trophies this season, however. Europa Conference League round of 16 is where you're out against Fiorentina. That's kind of the bogey team for the Conference League, I will say. So overall, definitely not the most fantastic season for Aston Villa. 6th place is not bad. You are in the Europa League next season. Unfortunately, FA Cup out, Carabao Cup out. You didn't do the greatest in the trophies. So I guess I'm not fully expecting much here, but 29 goals for Ollie Watkins, Diaby with 24. These two are fantastic players to take a look at. 11 assists though for Digne, not the highest. You do have that spread out a little bit. You do have a bunch of players also in the green for average rating. 7-18, sorry, for Ollie Watkins. 7-11 for Martinez. Yeah, not bad. Data Hub for Liverpool, a fantastic attacking outing, no question about it. And defensively, all over the place is fantastic. How did they not get first place? But Aston Villa, yeah, they got a couple missing pieces. Crossing's not great. Attacking side is fantastic. Defensively is doing very well. But overall, I mean, still just 6th place. Stats, look at the Man City show. And Everton, wow. Liverpool, though, with most goals, 100. Clear winners over Chelsea with 82. Fewest shots all the way down on the bottom. Most possession in the middle, sort of towards the top. Not too bad. Most dribbles, though, Liverpool all the way down to the bottom with Aston Villa almost. Most tackles, Everton. That's funny. But nobody else. Manchester, no, best pass completion, nobody. Liverpool and Aston Villa up there in the top half for most shots for. So overall, I mean, some fantastic numbers here and there, but overall not the greatest season we've seen. We've definitely seen better. Well, Ipswich Town losing out in the playoff final 2-1 against Southampton, which means the league table, they're in 4th place. Not bad. Southampton in 6th. Ipswich Town, 98 points, tied for 3rd. 1 away from 2nd. Norwich just running away with it. But 115 goals. That's insane. So not bad at all. I mean, it looks like a bad season that you're not promoted, but however, you've got some really good numbers. And if you took control of this yourself, you could probably get that extra point or 2 and get up into 2nd and get the promotion that you probably should get. Cups, not the greatest. Out against Arsenal, EFL Cup 3rd round, and then FA Cup 4th round against, well, Arsenal again. Squad-wise, you can see 35 goals for Hurst. Outstanding. 24 for Jackson, not bad at all. 22 assists for Leif Davis, and then average rating 7.33 for both Leif Davis and George Hurst. Now that's where I expect them to be. For the team stats in the championship, most goals, clearly Ipswich Town, 125. Really, the only other one here is most possession. Everything else, you know, they're kind of on the iffies. But if we look at the tactic itself, as you can see, a good 4-3-3 here. Goalkeeper and defend, wingbacks on the left and the right, central defenders in the central spots, deep lying playmaker next to a ball-winning midfielder, next to an advanced playmaker, all in support, a deep lying forward, two of them in support with an advanced forward in attack up front. Attacking mentality in possession, attacking with this is fairly narrow, approach play, pass into space, overlap in the left and right, focus play through the middle and play out of defense. Passing directness is shorter, tempo is higher, final crosses, floated crosses, work the ball in the box, run at defense and be more expressive. In transition, counter press, hold shape this time around, distribute quickly and distribute to the center backs. And then out of possession, a high press line of engagement, much higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, step up more, trap outside, and stop the crosses. But now we saw this doing very well for our teams. I mean, Liverpool in second, Aston Villa in sixth, not the greatest. We have seen better tactics for them. Ipswich Town doing fairly good themselves. You just got to get a couple of extra points here and there. I mean, they're only 4 points off of Manchester City. So I definitely think you could pick that up using this tactic a little bit better. But that's it for me, 7FM, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.